Good morning. Seems to be at a funny angle today. I don't know what's going on, but we'll work it out in a minute when Han comes. She's way better at this sort of thing. So, here we are. Tuesday, 2nd of June. And we've already been up and a little bit active this morning. A little bit of dog walking. A little bit of running around on football pitches and doing lunges and all those sorts of things. So, yeah, up and at them. And already had a coffee. So we might not actually do have a coffee now. Don't want to.
Like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards.
Any trade descriptions? No, you don't. You don't. You just look like a little bit of glow on.
Oh, that's
from
good.
running
Thanks.
around.
Yeah.
Literally running around. So, yeah, lovely day yesterday. Went and queued at the recycling centre. It was quite nice.
It's quite nice.
They're always very friendly in terms of people that are working there, telling you how long it's going to be. And yeah, I took some things to do in the car, like
Crossword?
no, work items, little video edits and things like that. And managed to remove my glove box at the same time while I sat there with a couple of tools, so I can try and fit an aux lead.
Oh, it was on purpose.
On purpose, yeah,
Right.
yeah. It wasn't just, oh, I wonder what these screws do, I'll take them out. No, I've watched YouTube, I know what I'm doing. Same as with fitting the new shower.
Yeah.
I haven't watched YouTube, but I definitely know what I'm doing.
Mark's now a plumber.
I'm 100% not a plumber.
No.
I will continue to take it as far as I can and then call my mate if I
Who
need
is
to.
a plumber.
Who is actually a plumber. Yeah. As it turns out, you think you're buying the same thing, but later models are slightly different. I mean, we should probably maybe more aware of this from things like getting cars.
Doesn't make
and
any
things like
sense
that.
to me though. If you're going to make the same shower,
Mhm.
make it with the same thing so that when you take off an old shower, the new shower will fit back on.
It's true. It just seems to have
They've literally,
just
it's
gone
the same.
from
They've
one side,
just
flipped
swapped it
over.
around.
So now I need to put.
Just to be difficult.
I think I can use one of the holes that's already there, because everything else about the unit is pretty much the same size, shape, everything. Just they've moved kind of the pumpy, heatery part.
Pumpy heater.
Yeah, from one
Clearly
side,
a plumber.
one side of the unit
The
to
pumpy
the
heater.
other. And now I need to potentially put another hole because it's going to be the other side.
Never mind.
Never mind. You know,
Que sera, sera.
I just have to buy a new drill bit when I pop to Wicks.
Oh man, if he starts drilling tiles, this is going to be we're now having a whole new bathroom, guys. Okay.
Well, that's another story about tiles. Come on,
Oh,
we'll take
don't.
all the
No.
tiles off. And,
No.
you know, but it's going to look great. It's going
Yeah,
to be
it's
very,
true,
very
Jules.
good. It's going to be great.
It's
Yeah.
a conspiracy to make us buy more
Exactly.
showers.
Buy again. Yeah. I mean, most of us, think about this as a concept.
Okay.
Most of us kind of like the car we drive,
Yeah.
but things we can't see and don't care about too much, just want it to work, like maybe the gearbox part of the engine, that all breaks. Why can't we just take the top bit and stick it on the new bottom bit?
Ah. No, because
I know it's nice to have a new car.
yeah,
It's nice to have
shiny.
something fresh. And, you know,
It could be like a cheaper way. No, it wouldn't be cheaper, would it?
no, it's going to be a lot of
Yours
work.
are really bad idea, babe.
Okay, I'm just, just
It's a bit
this is
boring.
it. This is it. This is what I said yesterday
Uh-huh.
about any creative out of the box ideas that are probably bobbins, but for every 100 crazy ideas, 99 crazy ideas might be one good one.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of Steve Jobs and all sorts of other people. That's their thing, wasn't
That's
it?
true.
So, yeah. So we're sprinting up and down today. How was that?
Hard. Yeah. It was much harder than going for a run.
But you said
Oh, I preferred it.
much more intense. Therefore, like intense in short time frame.
Yeah.
Boom, jobs.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like some people really like going for like a long run and they find it really, relaxing or whatever.
Thank you, sir.
I like going to the field and running so hard it makes me feel like I'm going to fall down for a really short period of time.
There was a good warm-up point to this as well.
There was, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool, Julie. You have hot and cold water outside. What are you
That's
doing with hot
amazing.
water outside? Just like if you fancy doing your washing up in the garden.
No, because you've got the dog.
The dog doesn't need hot water. You give
Does
the
if
dog
it's
cold
dirty.
water to drink.
Does if it's dirty and needs a wash.
Oh, that's true.
Craig's got hot water for Bailey.
I know.
Bailey likes getting washed and hair dried because
Yeah.
he's, way pampered. He needs to
Pampered
be
pig.
because he's basically a large white
Bear.
old English sheepdog.
Oh.
So when he's dirty, he's
Really
very dirty.
dirty.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, to be fair,
To wash better, you see? Exactly.
I did, we normally just wash Finley in the bath upstairs. But one day I decided that I'd just hose down like his feet and the bottom bit of him. He did not love me. It was freezing cold.
Which is crazy
Poor
because
thing.
he'll jump in the canal or the river, which clearly is cold, when it's his choice.
I guess it's the thing of having it shot at you, though.
Yeah, there is that.
There's a difference between kind of getting in a river and having cold water. Like Sprody.
There is definitely a different mindset around things we choose to do versus things that kind of end up happening to us.
Yeah.
Um,
Even if it's the same.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
asking
it's-
directly about it because it doesn't give very. It's very
Not
slow
giving-
with his answers.
Not good feedback.
You can just kind of tell by his general demeanour and body language.
Yeah.
Morning, Dave. He's back. Yes, we're good, thank you. We're good. Hope you are too, mate. Saw your post over the weekend, getting fully into the training. Looking
Awesome.
forward to getting things scheduled.
Nice.
Good, really good. So yeah,
Oh man, I look so. I should not like be a. I need to do something so that I look like I've
If
gone
I
and
tap
done
this
exercise
button-
and then I look.
it's a filter that I could put like a bare face on us.
Can I
and
just
then
say,
it
right?
wouldn't-
He looks like this because I was the one doing the running, not him. So I look like this, and he looks like he's just
I did
fresh. And
do my
you
lunges
did do lunges,
while speaking
yes,
to the camera.
but they were slow lunges. I did
They're the
60
right
lunges,
speed lunges.
and 60 squats and sprints and jumping jacks.
Which you should do that level of warming up for
If
something as
you-
high intensity as sprinting.
If you do a video after you've done one of the workouts here,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't look all fresh like this.
No, but I could show you one I did yesterday for Craig's birthday, straight after this, like after a workout.
You did a workout for Craig's birthday.
No, it's not that old. I'd have to work out for him. I mean, he's getting that way,
Thanks,
but
Jules.
you don't have to.
Perfect.
Don't have to do his workouts for him yet. No, I did the workout, and then at 8 o'clock seems to be the time that Facebook sends you the notifications. On this day, it's Barry, Barbara's, and Craig's birthday, and so I sent him a quick video straight away.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, old man.
I left it late enough that he could find his hearing aid and his glasses, but not so late that he'd have gone back to sleep.
Oh,
Have his nap.
you're so mean.
Oh, he's a good guy. He's a
What
good guy.
birthday was it? Do you know? Is it a secret?
72. I don't know. He's doing well, eh?
Well,
Thank you.
oh, bud.
Here is the coffee.
We haven't got any cups, but the coffee's
Got a coffee, but no cups. Cracking. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, so
I did look a bit of a mess and sweaty top and all that.
good.
Stuff.
Good.
One cup we're sharing today. Oh, thank you, sir.
Why are we sharing? Because sharing is caring.
Good. Yeah. So yesterday's little chat as well kind of generated quite a bit of support for Hannah and her stance on litter, which was lovely to see.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
strong litter stances.
You do, which is good. Which is good. And
I have lots of other strong stances. I could
Yeah.
bust out some of those. People who work in hospitality that are not at all hospitable, go and get another job.
you don't know what's going on in their life to make them feel like that. The boss might be terrible. Maybe the boss needs to get a
I
new job, then
know.
everyone else
I've
will be
had
happier.
terrible bosses.
Yeah.
I can still smile, be nice to people. Not you, Jules. You were an amazing boss.
I can obviously vouch for that as well.
Uh-huh.
I've done work there as well,
Yeah.
which is brilliant. That's really cool. Yeah, definitely. So if you have people that work for you, try and be nice to them. I mean, if they do something, don't tell them. But, you have to manage them still, don't you? Strong litter soapbox. That's it. Maybe some people should take a box with them to put their litter in. I don't know.
So
Just
yeah,
saying.
that could be the answer.
Yeah.
Take your old fairy liquid, but not liquid, fairy powder box. Soap box.
I get that.
And then you can put all your rubbish in it.
I'm just thinking about the size that I get versus the number of cans some people drink.
True.
They're not going to fit it in.
True. No.
I'm going to need one of those industrial
They
ones.
need those, you know, those
From,
like
Costco.
old lady trolleys, the
Yes.
granny trolleys. You could take a granny trolley with you for your rubbish.
That's a good business idea.
It is, isn't it?
Funky
You could
ones of
line
those.
it.
Funky ones of those. Like a top section for actually stuff you want
Yeah.
to take, and then a bottom section that's
and
just
you
a
could,
bin.
then you could upsell because you could sell the litter bags that go in the granny bag so that your granny bag stays fresh.
Oh, Jill's. Oh no, you've got Jules riled up now. It's
Is
gonna
this is this the litter or the hospitable people that aren't hospitable? Because both make me cross.
as someone who is very hospitable, as in Jules, then
Yeah.
I can imagine going somewhere where she doesn't get treated with the same care and attention.
Yeah.
And would
Also,
be upsetting.
waiters and waitresses, right? Having waitressed a lot, if I say, please I have this dish, but can you change this a little bit for me? Can I have it with this instead? And they go, oh, I don't know if we can do that. I'm like, just go and ask the flipping chef. Of course you can do it. You can do anything.
So not a little chef back in the day, because nothing was actually
No,
made.
but I mean like somewhere where they're actually
Yeah,
making
when
the
they're
food, not just heating up in the
See,
microwave.
Jules is going with it now. Fresh
Yeah.
granny bag. You know? It's a bit
There's a whole
bigger,
business
but outside, could homeless beanies.
That's now, Julie.
Oh my! Could homeless beanies be expanded to do homeless granny bags? No, not homeless granny bags, but you know what I mean.
That makes it sound like homeless grannies.
To expand the product
I'm all
range.
about fitness tanks. But when it comes to tightening up, fit message.
Oh, that's a good question. Right, let's do a fitness question. That's really good. So, fighting background, all about fitness stuff. Yeah, building them up. Where? So, if in terms of, well, in a sense, the rep range doesn't matter too much, Dave. It is actually getting to the end point of how hard it feels in terms of tension and in terms of therefore the stimulus on the body. So the kind of historical thinking and what they'd actually probably still teach on personal training courses and things like that is that strength rep range is 1 to 3, and then power range is 4 to up to 5, and then muscle building is roughly around 8 to 12, and all these different rep ranges. What they actually find out from more detailed research is that it's the point of getting to working the muscles hard that causes the change, and it doesn't matter how many reps that is. More in terms of rep ranges is to do with being able to handle and control the weight and have good form. So for instance, attempting a set of 30 heavy squats, you might be able to do it, but by the time you've gone past probably 15, 16, your form's starting to break down, so you get a diminished return from doing that movement. But for instance, slow press ups and doing 15 to 20, because you, like someone like you, have a really high capacity for press ups, slowing it right down and changing the movement and changing the tension profile because you're doing really slow, will be as effective as keeps it effective. So it doesn't matter in terms of the weight so much, which is in a sense working out at home. That's a great thing because it means you can use whatever equipment you have or haven't got to still create the same effect.
You can't use it.
Exactly. Some people have got equipment, some people haven't. But then, with a lot of my workouts that I do online, if I'm doing a weights workout or whatever, I know that people at home maybe have got one set of dumbbells and they've got 5 kilos available. So then I would say, you're going to slow it down to get more tension through the muscle, or you're going to stack up exercises together to create the same effect, but across maybe 3 or 4 exercises that work together, but into the same muscle group. I hope that kind of answers that. So was that fairly succinct? Yeah. So yeah, basically, your best bet is just to work with what you've got in such a way that you create that stimulus, but the rep range doesn't matter too much. So for you, probably working in that 15 to 20 rep range for most exercises is going to have also a better transfer into the conditioning that you need for fighting. Yeah, cool stuff. So there's loads more I could talk about on that. So
And he would
I'd love to. Off I would go. So.
After this, Dave, he'll sit down and have a coffee with you, and I'll talk the hind leg off the donkey.
Some I do the Q&As in the different fitness groups that I've got, and Hannah will come sometimes after about 45 minutes and say, dinner's going to be ready. Have you got much more to say? No, I'm on a roll now. We're talking about the benefits of between leg press, squats, leg extensions, and all the different comparisons of different exercises we're offered to some kind of.
You need to seriously teach other people to be personal trainers, because you have such a geeky level of knowledge about it, and you enjoy talking about it so much.
Well,
it would be wonderful.
Watch this space.
Watch this space.
That is still, I enjoy education.
don't enjoy the education system.
Don't enjoy the kind of mainstream education system. That doesn't mean I want to be outside of education.
You like educating.
I
don't
like
you?
educating and talking.
And being educated, which is a
And
good
being educated, definitely.
thing.
Definitely, yeah. I mean,
Lifelong learner, babes.
lifelong learner. I mean, I go onto Google and I go onto different scientific websites and look for research papers to talk about, to see if someone's actually done some research about something that I'm thinking about. And often in fitness they have.
Yeah.
You just have to kind
You
of...
should start doing research. He once did research. What was that thing that you did research about?
So,
really weird.
when I
Something
was
to do
doing-
with flies.
When I was doing my biochemistry degree, I ended up doing a dissertation comparing crab DNA to fly DNA, and was there any correlation cross species groups?
Turns out there was.
Turns out there was, and I was only doing it at a degree level, Bachelor of Science. Then someone turned out in the lab downstairs, but within the same field, took that research on and expanded it for their masters or PhD, and that
You
got
should
published.
research like actual, like body science, exercise, nutrition. I'm saying words.
I do.
Yeah, but you should like do like a. You could.
Yeah, but
You could change the field of exercise and nutrition, babes.
I could,
I believe in
but
you.
I don't want to do a PhD.
No, I don't really want you
Well,
to
I
do a
don't want
PhD.
to do another half a master's to
No.
be able to do a PhD. So
Have you got to do that in order to do research?
It's the only.
Man.
The academic route is generally the only way to actual
Wow.
detailed research.
I think
Because-
that should change
because
too.
of how funding works and things like
Yeah,
that.
fair enough.
Because it's basically doing a PhD to research something is a full-time job. Therefore,
Fair
you need
enough.
someone to say, I am interested enough in that to
Also,
give you this money to do that research.
I think the level of geek is high enough. Like, if you just ended up researching all the time,
I'd be ridiculous.
you'd be so no fun.
maybe I'd expend all the kind of geekiness in the.
And then the rest of the time we'd be doing things like skydiving because you need to get out all your energy.
Maybe. There we go. So yeah, be curious is the
Yeah.
overall term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
Keep trying to find things out. That's good.
Live curious, people. Lifelong learners.
Lifelong learning. Yeah. Definitely. That's really good. So on that, I'm going to go read a book. No, get ready for my workout at 8 o'clock. So yeah, have a really good day. And if there's anything you'd like me to research, please give me a shout and anything we can help and support with today. Please send us a message. Really good to see you this morning. We'll catch up tomorrow.
See ya.